Hello everyone, I'd like to introduce our app Easy Park. It is the next premier parking assistance app. So right off the bat, all of the college kids that either live on campus or live around Coastal understand the parking situation, parking in GG or wherever you park. If you're not there early at 8 a.m. first thing in the morning or coming into class later around 1 or 2 in the afternoon, it's almost impossible to find a spot, and sometimes you have strangers that are sitting, at the entrance of the parking lot asking so they can give you a ride to your car so they can take your spot. It's quite the disaster. So I'll just introduce a little bit about our app. So basically, what this app is for finding parking on college campuses, major cities, events at stadiums or concerts or baseball games, or even just your regular day-to-day street parking. And it can be stressful trying to find a spot and way more difficult than it has to be. So it's really the last thing people should have to worry about when they're on their way to class or on their way to work. Whether or not there's a parking spot available for them. So our app is actually going to be powered by Google Maps and the other Maps app that comes default, with iPhones or Androids or whatever cellular device you use. So Easy Park makes it easier, faster, and safer to find parking and to help take that stress away of searching all over for something as simple as a parking spot.
Our app focuses on reducing everyday parking stress. This works by showing the user the available parking options in real time in the app. It is also possible to communicate with the user within the app. In order to be able to communicate, however, an account must be created. In addition, the users of the app do something good for the environment in that the long search for a parking space saves CO2.
The features of our app make it unique and should convince potential customers by the many advantages to use our app. It is, for example, possible to reserve parking spaces on the campus through the app. Also, our app is available all over the world, which is a very big advantage for any user who travels a lot. In addition, you can see when another member of the app is going to leave the parking lot and thus estimate when and at what time you can get a parking space. It is also very easy to pay for parking through the app with credit card, Klarna or PayPal. You can also use the app to extend the length of the parking space, or for more stress-free parking, you can also see streets with heavy traffic and thus avoid them and park in another place. With a GPS tracker, the user can also easily find the location of its vehicle.
We have three major competitors: Parkstar, ParkNow, and ParkNjoy. ParkNow offers cashless payment, more options to divide the app into colors, and the possibility to link multiple cars to one account. The disadvantage: you have to create an account, it is only available in Europe, and there are additional transaction costs. ParkNjoy: Navi function is free for 30 days. When upgrading the account, there are no additional costs, and the payment function is offered with the app. The disadvantage of ParkNjoy is that the app is in the beta phase. The registration process is complicated and the app does not offer colors. Parkstar enables the redemption of parking tickets via app, especially suitable for employees to save time driving, and offers various payment options. The disadvantage of Parkstar is for this app you need to pay monthly.
Above all, it is important to stand out from the competition. Our success concept shows the differences between us and our competitors and shows which advantages potential customers would acquire from us. For one thing, the app is available everywhere in the world, as we already said in the features section. In addition, the feature that you can see when another person is likely to pull out improves people's organization, as they can estimate when they will have to leave in order to take up the parking space. Also, you can avoid very crowded streets, which avoids unnecessary stress. And all these features show the advantage between our parking app and similar ones. Our target group consists mainly of people over 18 years who have already obtained their driver's license, but also of frequent drivers or truck drivers, as it is often very difficult for them to find parking spaces. For people who travel by train every day, the app is also very useful if they always have to park their car at the train station. This is also useful for people who travel a lot and often have to park their car at the airport. Also, college kids who have to go to lectures are, of course, also part of our target group.
In order to make this as seamless and as easy of a process as possible, we've made our app available on the Google Play Store and the Apple Store, basically any device related. So you're going to pull out your mobile phone or smart device. First step is open up your app store. You're going to go up to your search bar and you'll search Easy Park. It'll come up as one of your top results, and then it's one click of a button. Click download, and that'll download the app, and that opens you up to a world of GPS locations where you can basically find parking anywhere regardless of where you are on a map. So with a world where distractions are so abundant basically everywhere in daily life, we want to make this as easy of easy of a product to use. So by using already existing products like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, it helps kind of streamline the process where you're not going to be as distracted. You don't have to pull out your phone. You don't have to type in your location. So using your already designed location that you've already put in as on your GPS, this app will allow you to basically find parking without having to do the work yourself. It'll automatically create suggestions and locations around where it is your final destination may be. We feel this is huge because not only does it allow you to not have to be distracted while trying to find parking last minute, but it allows you to basically think ahead. So you already realize that there's going to be parking available before you even arrive at your destination. And we all know how stressful it can be to arrive at a destination. Maybe you're a couple minutes late and you have to stress out and try and find parking. With Easy Park, all that stress will go away.
What many potential users had to say about our app was that they would love to use it. Most people said that yes, they would like to use the app because they think it would give them a lot of extra time to be able to do something in the morning. They wouldn't have to be searching for certain parking spots when they needed it. They would have to be worried about being late to anywhere. They would always know that they have this reserved parking spot for any reasons. They wouldn't have to go searching for the parking. It would just come up on their app and they would just be able to go directly to that spot. A few people also said yes and no. There are concerns about the app or being like connection errors and the app like having a malfunction and not working properly. And they also said if somebody like doesn't care if your spot's like reserved, they might just go ahead and take that spot. One person had said no completely because they said many people don't care about what you think and what you have to say, and if you reserved it, they'll just take it anyways, and then you would end up having to look for parking no matter what, and it would end up creating more time, and then you would be late or for whatever you had to go to see. The overall concept of our app, Easy Park, is to be able to make parking more easier for you and accessible and convenient for yourself, in hopes that parking, when you reserve your spot, you go and it's going to be open, ready for you. Nobody else is going to end up taking your spot and you have the spot known. And a big part of it is to relieve any stress going to find parking. You're not going to have to worry about anyone else coming and taking that certain spot.